Hi, everybody. There we go. Hi, everyone. Okay. Today's Tuesday, right? Like we just started a new week, right? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hello, Island Girl. How are you? Hi, everyone. Come on in, say hello. Come on in, say hello. Come on in, say hello. T. See, I got a new cocoa can. Did you see that? Okay, so can you leave me alone now and mind your own darn business? Hi, everyone. Come on in. Happy Tuesday. Say hello when you come in. My day was fine. Long, productive, fine, but fine. Thank you, Jesus. How was yours? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I always feel that because the first time we see each week is a Tuesday, so it's like a long weekend. And most of the time I'm working from home on Fridays, most Mondays as well. But anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Good to see everybody. Come on in. If you're just joining us for the first time, say hello. Let us know where you are joining in from. We actually do have people joining in from all the countries, which is fascinating and, humbling at the same time. I left Davido's wedding to join this live because thank you. Is Davido getting married? Y'all don't judge. Because I don't follow, I don't do celebrity stuff, but I know them because I love his songs. But I thought he was married. Isn't David already married? Like, isn't he already married? Like, wasn't he already? Anyway, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Francis, hello from Texas. Hello, Francis. How are you? Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Can y'all believe that June is almost ending. Like this month just went by so fast. But just to be clear, we're not changing the time for the live. It's still going to be 8:30 Central Standard Time. But this evening, Mama Duty called. Had to go get my kid from his basketball tournament trip or whatever, something. So that's my number one rule, number one duty. So yeah, we had to push you back because my kid comes first. But just for tonight, coming in late, but it's still going to be first time Caesar. Welcome in from Indiana. It's still going to be 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just tonight is just what we pushed it back for because of TJ. So y'all just blame TJ. But anyway, welcome in. This is Attorney Abisola Atibola Olale, immigration attorney. I am based in Alabama, but I represent immigration clients in all 50 states. If you are familiar with immigration cases or if immigration practice, it is a Texas law. Texas federal law. 𝒂𝒐𝒓𝒌𝒊𝒈𝒓 from Texas. Welcome in. It is a federal law, so that means that an immigration attorney can represent you in any state as long as they're licensed in one state. So if we can help you with your immigration case, we'll be happy to do that. If you need to contact us, contact information is scrolling. If you are on TikTok, if you scroll all the way to the top, you see our contact information. Instagram, usually Miss Eleanor Sanctuary helps us with that. I'm not sure she's on yet. But if you go on our page, we have our contact information on there. If you are on YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook, it is scrolling across the screen. So hello, Miss Dana. How are you? I just sent you an email shortly before I came on. But contact number is 334-341-4475. Website is olalealawfirm.com. info@olalealawfirm.com. That's our email address. We will be happy to help you out. And this week is shaping up to be really great. Started out with a vow approval that should, oh Lord. Oh my goodness. This is why my hair is gray, because there's always something to fight about. That's why I don't do drama in my personal life. In my personal life, if you come with drama, then you're going to be blocked. I can't. I just can't. Well, congratulations to Mr. C on the approval of his VAR case. It was a long time coming. And also today we had 4 green cards approved. Mr. E's green card was approved. Miss Tina's children, very, very much awaited approvals for those sweet babies. Well, I say babies, they're not babies like, but they're baby stores because they're babies. But for them to have, a finality in their case, and God did it. We thank Him. We praise God, because it is only because of His grace that we can celebrate. So it's just amazing to be a little part of their journey. And that's always a reward. You just see the life-changing moments for clients. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It is just amazing. But anyway, so if we can do the same for you and allow God to use us in your life, it's not anything that we do. It's because of His grace. We will be more than happy to do that. Hello, Mr. Tuola. All right, people, what are we talking about tonight? I know you've got questions. That's what it's have not a whole lot of time to have court tomorrow, so we've got a whole lot to get done. But let's get to as many questions as we can take this evening. I know so many people this week so far, just 2 days this week. We've had, and my assistant Ashanti is, I told her yesterday, I was like, don't run away yet. It was back-to-back calls, or people want to know, what is this parole in place? Does it apply to me? Can I, benefit from it? Who is eligible? So I think I've done quite a bit of, we've given quite a bit of information on our social media platforms to help to explain who is eligible. And one thing I've found myself saying constantly since Friday really is, if you came in legally into the country, any visa, what's stamp visa, visa stamp, or you go to the port of entry from if you're from like Canada or Mexico, where you've got sanctuary, where you've got you can come in without a visa stamp. That is, you're coming in legally. It does not apply to you. And you came in on the plane, what's that one for 6 months? It doesn't apply to you. So you don't qualify. So that means a whole lot more people do not qualify for this potential parole in place. But most importantly, I had a conversation with a lady this morning, early afternoon, who, I'm hoping that, it goes into effect and it works for them, because she's been married to her husband for 32 years. He came in without inspection, came through Canada. He hasn't had his papers for, imagine, 32 years. All his children are citizens, but because he came in without inspection, without any papers, the best they will be able to do is to file an I-130. He will still have to leave. So if this goes into, even when it goes into effect, someone like him is going to benefit, because then the I-94 will make it deem it as he became in legally. Then either his wife or any of his adult kids can file for him. So there will be quite a number of people who can benefit from that, but majority of people will not, just so you know. Emmanuel asks, nobody explain it to you, like actually explain it. But if we need to talk about your specific case, thank you, Miss Tina. This is Miss Tina. 3 thank yous for her 3 kids. I rejoice with you, Miss Tina. I would bless God for His grace, for His mercy, for His favor, most importantly, with all the prep. But when God's favor comes down on you, when God's favor goes before you, when His favor speaks on your behalf, all men shall be silent and just have to listen to God's favor speak on your behalf. That's what happened today. So I rejoice with you. I thank you for making us a little part of this journey. Most importantly, for the college kids, I know it's going to be a huge burden off your shoulders. So God alone be praised. So I rejoice with you, Miss Tina. Congratulations once more to those amazing babies. Okay, so put your questions in the comment section. general information, nothing specific to your case. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer till Jesus comes back. But if you need something more specific to your case, we will elevate some more with me. Thank you for the referral. I wouldn't have known Messina without you. So, 𝒊𝒎𝒎𝒊𝒈𝒓𝒂𝒏𝒕, I am humbled. I am grateful. Thank you so much for the trust. It is all God. God alone be praised. That's really what it is. It's about. If you need anything specific to your case, we can set up a consultation for you. You can do that through our website or any of our social media platforms, and someone will be able to help you. Lydia, Ashanti, anyone who can help you with information you need. And don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'm trying to get back on LinkedIn, so we'll see. But anyway, all righty. Hello, Mr. Yusuf. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Arikoya. How are you? What's going on? Hey, Miss Abina. Yeah, please share. Mr. Everybody's saying congratulations to you and your family. God did it. That's what it is. He did it. All right. So I'll come back to, let's go to TikTok. And please do not repeat questions. Just please, because especially with the limited time we have, and I know it's later tonight. Okay, let's see. When can I call you tomorrow? So we changed our office hours, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. But if you call before our office was open or after we're open, you would always get someone to. So when you call, it's going to be diverted to a text message, and Lydia is going to text you when outside business hours. But you can call. Well, Chicago is your username. You can call anytime between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. and someone will be able to help you out with any questions you have. If you want a consultation hour, we're going to talk about your immigration case. That's going to be me, and you're going to have to do that through a paid consultation. Okay. Hello, Miss Mackie. How are you? Any updates? Anything new? And also, yeah, Miss Stanley and Miss Ernest, just a sweet couple, and the lovely baby. So his green card was approved today as well. God is faithful. Oh, he's already okay. Davido is already married, but today was the traditional wedding. Oh, okay. Listen, I just say, I just, can you tell how much is it to renew my EAD? I don't have fee quotes. If you want to talk about your case, we can schedule a consultation for you. Let's see. Can you travel on valid conditional green card if you're divorced? Generally, your extension notice, as long as it's still valid, because I always tell people the fact that you've got an extension notice does not automatically extend your expired green card. The extension notice USCIS is given now is 4 years extension notice. So if your green card has expired more than 4 years, but maybe you refiled or something, just be sure that you're looking at the date of expiration. As long as it's still within the 4 year, then you're fine. The original copy of the extension notice and the expired green card, you're going to need the combination of both to be able to travel. Generally, I'm not saying about your case, but that's how the law is. If you're divorced and if you filed jointly, but now you're divorced and you haven't informed USCIS, then that's something you've got to have to handle before you leave the country. Hopefully, you have a lawyer on your case. What if you apply for your citizenship, pass the test, and wife takes a letter from USCIS and destroy it, and they deny you after what? Destroy and they deny you after what can happen? What does your wife taking a letter have to do with the denial? Did they send you a request for evidence? That's the only thing that would make sense. They sent you a notice of continuance and you never responded. Is that what it is? That's not something I can answer yes or no. You've got to sit down with a lawyer about that case. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, answer that. On the I-45 form, when he asks what is my legal status, what does that mean? I have overstayed. Sit down with the lawyer to know how to fill your forms. Not yet, Ms. Mackey. Okay. Hello, I'm Ian, Maryland. Can you help? If it's an immigration case, okay, hold on. I think I am. Isn't that charging? It's charging. So let me put it. Okay. If it's an immigration, Nikki, if it's an immigration case, then we can. I represent immigration clients in the United States. So if you've got an immigration case, yes, we can. The first step will be for you to schedule a consultation with us to discuss your case, so we know if it's something that I can actually help you with or not. Oh, Ms. Mackey already responded. Thank you. Can you file for permanent residency after filing for asylum? If you qualify, yes. If you've got a basis of eligibility, yes, you can. And I think we did a post about that yesterday or the day before. I'm not really sure. A lot of people are thinking, I'm in court, especially if you have been referred to immigration court. Well, I can do a marriage-based case. Actually, quite a number of times, once you have the I-130, either it's pending or it's been approved, that can actually be a basis to get you out of court and have your case dismissed. So having an asylum case does not prevent you from getting married and going through the marriage route. And you do not have to do anything about your, especially if it's still with USCIS, you don't have to touch your asylum case. Just once you get your green card in from the asylum office that you are now a green card holder and you want to withdraw your asylum application. Keeping in mind, however, that even if you get your green card through marriage and not through asylum, the fact that you filed an asylum application still will be factored in whether or not you can return to your home country. Let's see. Oh, they sent you a letter for more information as you took. Oh, okay. So basically, they sent you a notice of continuance, which in naturalization is an RFE, so you wasn't responded to. Okay, go sit down with the lawyer to figure out what your next line of action is going to be. Will you be allowed back in the country if USCIS denies your I-751 while you're outside the country? There is a case law that actually backs that up, that by legally and statutorily they're required to allow you in. They may refer you, especially if a 751 is denied. That means your conditional residency status has been denied. The law says they have to refer you to immigration court. So if you come in, once it's been denied, then most likely you're going to be, if you've not been issued an NTA already, most likely you're going to be issued one when you come in and then referred to immigration court. Your advice is for a bona fide marriage. My advice for a bona fide marriage is to sit down with a lawyer and evaluate your case. Let's see. Sean, yes, you're going to have to consult with a lawyer to figure out what your next line of action is going to be. How long? Parliament? Oh, you mean the permanent resident? How long permanent residents have to wait to get back the green card renewal? Okay, I'm thinking your question is how long is it taken or is it going to take for them to approve if you're applied to renew your green card? I'm assuming that you mean an I-90, which is the renewal, not a removal, which is a 751. Because most people hardly file I-90. So processing times, uscis.gov/processing times will be where you can go. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Savannah said this claiming general information. This like, yeah, nothing specific to anyone's case. Thank you. Hello, Marsha. How are you? Okay. I was with a lawyer actually spammed the hell. Not my words. Out of me. That's all I can say. Okay, let's see. Anything about how long, meaning the processing time for applications or petition, please go on uscis.gov/processing times. So that is where I would go as well to get an estimated time frame for different applications. 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐿 just got approved today, man. So happy. Congratulations. What, approved on your green card? If you're still on, let us celebrate with you. Is that approved on your green card or was pending? I will assume it's a green card. Essentials 247. Thank you for leaving David Doe. Is it David Doe or David Doe? It's David Doe, right? Y'all don't judge. Can you tell how much of a social life I have? But thank you for leaving the coverage and coming on live because of love. I appreciate it. I feel it. My family is doing well. Thank you for asking. Narteki Mami. I hope I didn't murder your name. Hello from Texas. I have I think most of my clients actually live in Texas. We're doing the logistics one that I think is Texas, New York, and then I think Indiana or something. But yeah, I think the immigrant community moved into Texas. Who's in Texas now? Bambino, hello from Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for joining. Please, I want to ask a question. Okay, here we go. A friend of mine, y'all already know how I love these friend questions, right? Well, is it just me? How come y'all have a lot of friends who give you so much information? But anyway, a friend of mine had a marriage and he went for interviews and was told that his divorce was fake. That's a lot of information that your friend is sharing with you. What do you advise? I advise your friend to sit down with a lawyer to discuss his case. Okay, let's see. I need to go look for new friends for real. And yes, we do represent. I say that all the time, but a lot we still get a question because people just don't know. So we do represent immigration clients. It doesn't matter what state you live in. We do. Do you help with asylum cases? Yes, we do. Hello, Mr. Chinedu. How are you? I hope your week has been blessed so far. Is there a serious backlog at the U.S. Embassy in Ghana for IR1 visas? There's backlog in most embassies, really. It's not just that. We love you. We love that. Thank you, Miss Among. God bless you real good. Hey, kiddo. First timer. Empress International 1. Welcome. This is going to be probably the most positive space, especially when it comes to all things immigration. You're going to come, and so welcome. We thank you for joining. Yeah, I think I already answered that question. Does USCIS visit previous cases? Absolutely. You couldn't even I couldn't even stress that more than ever. Absolutely. Especially if you had a previous case and USCIS sent your request for evidence, or especially in marriage cases, sent your request for evidence, sent your notice or notice of intent to deny, claiming that your marriage was not real, claiming that you had the suspicion of fraudulent marriage. A lot of people always think that, because I hear that a lot. You get a notice of intent to deny, and they say, what I'm people you will look off the federal. So this is what we think. We paid you a visit. This is our conclusion so far. We're going to give you a chance to rebut this allegation. Then you got meet with a lawyer, and the lawyer tells you, just withdraw the case. Don't respond. I'm one lawyer that will tell you that if you ever have an allegation of a fraudulent marriage, hear me loud and clear. The last thing you want to do is not to respond or to withdraw your case. Here's why. If you withdraw your case, even if you withdraw your case, USCIS has already issued you a request for evidence, notice of intent to deny. It's given you what their line of thought is, right? They've given you what the analysis is going to look like. The fact that you now withdraw the case does not change that they have already made that conclusion. So they may say something in effect of, we sent your notice of intent to deny, we received your request to withdraw, but they still would enumerate the issues they had. So even if they do not say conclusively that, so we found that it was a sham marriage, believe me when I tell you that that is basically what they're saying, even in cases when you withdraw your application. So what happens is, and to that question, will they visit previous cases? Now you get married to somebody else. You've got 200 kids with a person. The fact that you now have a good fit marriage and you've got more evidence in that new marriage does not mean they will not revisit your previous case, especially if you withdraw your case, because that gives an opportunity to say, yes, you withdrew the case, but we already concluded that it was a sham marriage. So the best thing you can do when USCIS makes an allegation of a sham marriage, before you get into one, is please respond and fight as much as you can. If you've been told in the past that you should not respond, withdraw your case, and you get married or you get remarried and you want to start a new case, the worst thing you can do for yourself is to represent yourself. That's the worst decision you can make. You've got a previous case, they already alleged, a sham marriage, and then you represent yourself in a new case. That's the worst decision you can take, because that is exactly when you need a lawyer. Because believe you me, most likely they're going to hit you with a potential 204C bar. That basically means that if they conclude that person can never get a green card. So your previous cases matter. Your visa applications when you're coming to the country matter. Once you make contact with the U.S. government when it comes to immigration cases, your record stays the same, and that's it. There's just no way around it. So that's a long explanation, but because I've seen it so many times, it's this is why we do this, so you're aware of what the issues may be. Same. Welcome back. All the time like that, but thank you for joining. Let's see. Mighty Small 007. How are you? Hello, Miss Peggy. Can you file for a child over 21 if you have a conditional green card? Having a conditional green card does not mean you can file for your child, as long as the child is unmarried. So a green card holder can file for a child over 21 as long as the child is unmarried. Once the child marries, you cannot until you become a citizen. If you have a VAR case pending, can the person still apply to the new parole in place? No. Only if you came in without inspection. So a lot of people have VAR cases because one of the good things about VAR is even if you came in without inspection, and it's one entry, a lawful entry, you're still able to file a VAR case. So if you came in without inspection, meaning you didn't come in with a visa, you didn't come in when you presented yourself at the border and they gave you papers and they stamped you in, if you just cross the border, then you can. But if you came in on a plane, you came in with a visa, you came in as a student, that is parole in place does not apply to you if you came into the country legally. That's the best way I can put it. Nilechi, thank you for reminding them to stop repeating questions. Okay, let's see. All right, we'll have choose. Can I file for citizenship for my brother? I'm a citizen and he's 42 and married with kids. You can file for citizenship for your brother. You can file for I-130 for your brother. Keeping in mind that, so if he is 42 right now and you're a citizen, give or take, your brother will get his immigrant visa approved hopefully before he turns 60. And I'm not trying to be funny. That's just what it is. It's taking anywhere from 15 to 17 years for them to even begin to apply for the immigrant visa at the embassy. So if he's got kids that are still under, maybe minor kids and all that, that can benefit, that would be great. But that's how long it's taking. Let's see. How long does the entire vow process take on the average? Average, it can range from 2.5 years to 4.5 years. And that includes the green card process as well. Hello, Lisa Folabi. How are you? I haven't seen you live in a long, long time. How are you? What any updates on your end? Let's see. Yeah, 13 years is not how long it's taking for siblings. It's taking no less than 15 to 17 years, and then it would depend on what country you're from. But if you, and I'm assuming you're African or Nigerian, it's about 15 years, 15, 16 years. So it's not 13. No, don't shave off 2 to 4 years on that. So let's be realistic about that. How do I contact you? 334-341-4475. The easiest way for you to schedule a consultation is going to be to go through our website, olalayalawfirm.com. That's the fastest way. It's just a lot easier for everyone. And just a reminder, y'all. People are anyway. We do not take information. You would have to make your consultation yourself. We do not take credit card information from anyone. You have to schedule that yourself. And I think that is one of the things that I was lucky enough recently. Not lucky, but it was shocking what this person did. So, and I, there's just no way around that. But someone made a consultation with me. And they made a consultation with me, and 3 days after the consultation, they went to their bank and claimed that they never made that purchase with us. They never made the transaction with our firm. So I just got a notification, and my bookkeeper was like, someone claimed that we ran their card without authorization. I was like, how do we get access to your card? And thank God for documentation, because you've got to schedule your consultation yourself. You've got to put in your information, your address, your Zoom link, and all that. You get your email confirmation, and it's all linked together. I was shocked. And then, when you think you've seen it all. And the funny thing is, this potential client consulted with me because they had committed fraud with immigration. Go figure. Just like, I was angry at first, because I was like, if anybody for those who know me, transparency and honesty, integrity is everything to me. So when someone comes and because now what she had done was we had to now be investigated as far as what kind of business. And so luckily for me, all that to say this, because I have that policy in place where you've got to schedule your consultation, you're putting your information yourself. We're not asking for anything. That was one of my saving grace, in the sense of, this is the evidence that she entered this information herself. And most importantly, she was actually consulting with me on the fraud accusation that led to denial of her case. How do people live with themselves? How do you go to bed at night knowing that you just, I mean, sometimes it's not everyone that you see that something is wrong with that you have pity on, because you don't know what they've done. You don't know who they have offended that God has now stepped in to fight on their behalf. So, but yeah, so that's the easiest way to do the consultation is to go on our website. We're never going to ask you for information. You're going to do it yourself. And thank God that I have that policy in place. Thank you. Don't worry, Mr. Dennis. Actually, I know it's kind of late. So anyway, I'm going to almost done. Let's see. Trying so hard to let's see. That's why I moved to 8:30 because that works for us. Let's see. Oh, wait. I understand. Yes, Mr. Chinedu. Listen, let's just keep waiting on God. He never fails. What status is a VAWA pending applicant? VAWA pending. VAWA. Hello, Finest Shandy. Good evening. Good day. Okay. I am doing well. Yep. And that's I was angry, but then I was like, you know what? I've never put my battles on my own, and the annoying thing is because now I got to take time to look through all that, and that's why we keep record and start compiling us. Like, how do people live with themselves? How do you defraud? And the irony of it is, she actually defrauded something, literally fraudulent documents, and I was like, there's no way around it. She was like, I said, there's no way around this. You keep your keep the one you have, because they'll come after that, and then you actually show yourself by doing the same thing to somebody else, and you think you're going to be blessed. So, yeah. Hello, Mr. Magic. How are you? Let's see. Thank you. I am 𝒊𝒎𝒏𝒈𝒏𝒕. Okay. I already have an appointment with you. Okay. Can I email you or have to make another appointment? Right. Just asking. Miss Peggy, you already had one with me, or you're going to have one with me? If you already had one with me and it's way past like 6 months, then if you have one question, I can answer out of courtesy. But if you've got more than one question, or if it's a one question that has to take a whole lot, then you're going to have to schedule a new appointment. That's it. Wondering if I could get an earlier appointment to talk to you. Available dates are on to next week. Can I get an earlier date this week? I don't have anything this week. That much I can tell you. My schedule is, because I was out the week before. So that's really and then I've got criminal trial. So I can tell you for a fact there's nothing this week. That much I know. Okay. All righty. A notice was sent to me and was returned to USCIS by USPS due to wrong address. What should be done? Contact USCIS and let them know. Did you change your address? Ask to speak with a supervisor, see if they can send you a soft copy of it. Something you've got to do something, because especially if it's a time sensitive, like a request for evidence, notice of intent to deny, you want to make sure you respond so your case is not denied. Can I travel with my AP from VAWA if I have a 601 pending from previous case? That's not a yes or no question. That's something you sit down with the lawyer to discuss. Can one still file VAWA after getting a 2-year green card? The VAWA you would file will be the self-petition abuse waiver. So there is a full-fledged VAWA case, and then there's a self-petition VAWA case that you can file if you've got a 2-year green card. The only reason why you would be filing a full-fledged VAWA case is if your 2-year green card has been terminated, or there's a reason to believe that you were not properly admitted, and so you should never have been given the green card in the first place. But that's something you want to sit down with a lawyer just to figure out what's the best option for you. Dr. Lupin Shayo, thank you. Okay. All right, people. So I know tonight is short, but on Thursday, when is the free consultation? Please let me know. No, it's financial is up to you. It's up to you. So whenever you're ready for the person, because it has to, we're going to create a specific link for you to give them. So whenever you're ready, just email me or text me, and then we'll send either myself or someone will send that to you, so they can schedule. So just let me know. It's completely up to you. We're waiting on you. Yeah. Can a felony in 2016 case closed? Charge out of can get deported, identity theft. It depends on, I can tell you that that's going to fall within a crime involving moral turpitude, and it depends on the criminal code in your state, how that is worded, how that what that falls under. Is it aggravated felony? Is it CIMT? What was the punishment? There's a whole lot that goes into that. So it's not a yes or no question whether you can get deported. Can a green card holder be placed in removal proceedings? Absolutely. But whether or not that's going to be a deportable offense, that's something you sit down with a lawyer to discuss. Sabrina said, pick me. Just want to appreciate you for all you do. Thank you. Financial is completely up to you. Whenever you have the person that wants to do the free consultation, just let us know. Or you have a reader. Don't mind me, Sabina. She's my client. Just ignore her. She's just like the journey. She just tried me. But yeah, so just email me or text me. We'll take it from there. Thursday, we'll be back at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like I said, today was mama duty, which is not number one priority calls. I had to go get my baby. And by baby, I mean 13.5-year-old, 5'7" kid. That's my baby. And you start doing this thing. You know how your kids, they get taller than you, because I'm all over 5'1". Go figure. That's why God gave me a deep voice. And they get taller than you. And so TJ does this thing now. When he's talking to me, he looks over my head. And he's like, because I always tell him, don't look down, I'm not that short. So when he would look over my head, it's like, boy, but no, keep it down. But anyway, thank you as always for always joining us. If we can help you with your immigration case, please contact us. Thank you. 334-341-4475. What am I doing? Oh, because I made the commitment. I really was struggling with whether, because I had it long that I have to be in court tomorrow by 9 a.m. I have to get ready for the trials. I have a case that has to go out. So but I was like, you know what? I'll just show up. But so I'm glad I did. If we didn't get to your questions tonight, please bear with me. We'll do it on Thursday. We're going to be back to our normal time, which is 8:30 p.m. Alabama Central Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. if you are in Florida, Maryland, New York, or some part of Florida. So I will see you guys on Thursday. But see, God is still in the business of blessings, and is still in the business of miracles. He is a God of the suddenly that can turn things around just like that. So it may be like it may look like it's been taking years. When is it going to happen for me? Some people are getting their green card in 4 months. But see, when you've got to go through a journey, like Miss Tina's and her kids, because I've been part of their story, that testimony is more in depth. You're able to appreciate the faithfulness and the glory of God, where you know that it's no one else can take the glory, no one else can take the credit, but because God remains faithful, he is faithful, and he would always be faithful. So just hang in there. Your turn is coming. Just don't give up. That's the one thing. Just don't give up. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.